Sup team? So, a data reactivation agent. What is it and how does it work? This is foundational level stuff. This is what I've discovered as an instruction manual into creating a data reactivation agent. As you can see on the screen, this is to use AI to re-engage inactive leads in your client's CRM, HubSpot, Go High Level, Pipedrive, through personalized follow-ups, nurturing them back into the sales funnel. What I see this as is instead of bringing leads into the business that will either circulate into a sale or circulate into your CRM, we already have a list of potential leads in our CRM. Let's recycle those through. I know we have a sales team that tries to engage with them, positive or negative. Let's get AI to do that for us. Instead of having somebody sit there on the phone trying to call these numbers or send these emails, AI does it a lot quicker, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What I put into ChatGPT was giving me a step-by-step guide on how to create a data reactivation agent and how to market these via YouTube and via Instagram. And this is what it's given me. It's given me each step. You guys can either pause or kind of slow this down as you need to, but I've seen this and I've just thought, wow, this is exactly as is. You'll see that they've even put in Agentive, Zapier. I do like some Zapier. It does work really well. But it's simplified all of it. And not only that, so example prompt, you can, we all know prompting. We know how important that is. Zapier it's given off all these automations and platforms to use for each automation. And then it's given part 2 on how to market these. All it's given is pretty much one YouTube video for it, a Instagram marketing, short form and stories, and then even a bonus tip here, impactful automation tips. Start with high leverage automations, cold leads, missed call, unbooked consult, basically things for people or businesses that are there that haven't been followed up with. They have sitting there. Anyway, near the end of it, I asked that simply. I was like, can you expand each step in part 1? I'm familiar with Make.com and Agentive. Please provide other necessary tools and platforms needed to create a great data reactivation agent for businesses. Each expanded step should have an explanation as to why I need to do each step and in a simple and easy to understand format. Kind of, explain it to a 5-year-old. If you can explain something to a 5-year-old, then you're an expert. And lo and behold, it's done exactly that. How to create a data reactivation agent. Each step expanded and with an explanation as to why. This is what I've come to understand. This is a universal kind of instruction manual into anything that you want. And in Ascension, this is one of the things that I've thought, I believe, is a massive market, because although I'm in the fitness industry and gyms would do really well with one of these agents, there are a lot of businesses out there that could use this as well. Right, a lot of businesses with some old leads just sitting around that has been sitting around for a while. And this kind of came as one of those pain points from the gym. I remember sitting there with a list of names, list of numbers, and having to call them all. It's taken me about 8 days to get through 3 massive pages, just getting hung up on, just like in my sales job, and to call up all these names and numbers, cold calling, sorry. Anyway, enough about me, let's get back to this, But anyway, it was a pain point that I would like AI to solve, to take that pain away from a lot of people that are having to deal with constant rejection, just that anxiety of having to call someone, almost expecting to get either yelled at or hung up on, or just an optional there. Just a direct no. And should stop saying. Here's the tool stacks recommendation. If you're familiar with these, perfect, you're already halfway there. If you're not familiar with these, they are quite easy to understand or kind of get your head around. spend a bit of time on each one, and you'll be good to go. This is tool stack recommendation. It's only a recommendation. If you know in CRM there's other ones you want to go through, or automations, there's say Zapier or Relevance AI you'd rather go through, by all means, go ahead. And then this last question here, would you like a visual flowchart or example make.com scenario blueprint to help you build it faster? What? Yes, please. A visual flowchart and an example make.com scenario blueprint would be great. In relation to this, it has given a few photos. First looking at this, I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing. There's 23 provided here. You know, looks all good, looks all good, looks all good. And then it goes into kind of some other stuff that isn't really suited or necessary to, maybe it is, maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Like, yeah, it makes sense, not really makes sense. But anyway, let's move that out the way. Go high level. I've seen these guys on Instagram. You guys watch this? Congrats. Doing yourselves well. I'm proud of you. And here's the pretty much the exact visual flowchart for a data reactivation agent workflow. Look, the purpose of this was hopefully to kind of give you an insight onto how amazing AI is. It even gives you additional resources onto how to. I haven't asked it anything further, but this kind of got me in a bit of upbeat mood, and I was like, "Wow, this needs to be shared ASAP." I'm going to be creating more data reactivation agents, looking to sell those or market them a bit more rather than just the standard support chatbots, online support chatbots. I love making the chatbots with the automations on top of them. That's really awesome. But this, I don't know of too many people making these either. Might be that one guy. Ascension AI, we're ascending, baby. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next one.